Hey guys, Scott Hylton, Scott Talks. Another bike journal for you. It is 8/8/25, and recording this inside. We got a little storm coming through Florida, and my little comments to you today are about weather apps to begin with before my ride was interrupted. Early this morning, I got up, fed Nico the cat, changed his litter, got me a little snack, got some little pears. That was good. Drank some full glass of water, and decided to go back to bed. So it was early, and I checked the weather. Said it'd probably rain about 2 or 3 or so, something like that. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm out and about. I'm going to the store. We need some milk. I'm riding the bike. I got my little igloo cooler in the back of the milk crate thing that's zip stripped to the back of the rack, and a second milk crate, cloth, the fabric kinds that are insulated. They have a foil type, and some cold things. And I'm going, but I said, give me a snack. I already ate my lunch at 11. I'm going to get a turkey sandwich, and I'm going to get a snack. Maybe just some of those little balls that are full of a soft, juicy stuff. It's kind of like a donut that they have at Taco Bell. And at the last second, I went soft taco, $1.89. I could do that. And then I said, but I want some sour cream on it. Now, I don't want beef. I'll take chicken and not as much cheese. Yeah. I think it was like $3.49 at the end. So if you want a soft taco for $1.89, get a soft taco for $1.89. I think you can still change out the chicken. Maybe not. Maybe it's still a little bit more. But either way, a soft taco is a soft taco, $1.89. And it was good. And I still had a coffee drink left in the fridge from McDonald's. Actually, 2. They were both sitting there. I was like, sometimes I'll take one with me and just enjoy it as a little sip while I'm riding around. But when I'm fueling up, I use water and my protein bar that's keeping a little zip pack in the front of the bike. And so I'm watching a YouTube video or two, and it was about cruising. I was like, oh, because we have a cruise planned months and months from now. So I was watching to see embarkation day. I was like, there's some tips, because I might put that on the video. I might put a video full of embarkation day tips and other cruise tips. And I was watching that, and my wife calls, and she's at work, and she's like, hey, is it raining where you are? Nope, looks good. Looks like it shouldn't rain until 2 or 3 o'clock. She goes, well, it's pouring here. And I was like, really? So I was like, okay, well, I'm just getting some milk, and then I'll be riding back home. And she's okay, bye. And then, so I stopped the video and checked, and sure enough, the weather had changed. So my question to you is, why pay big bucks? I don't do it. Big bucks for these premium weather services that tell you they'll give you all this extra data and all this extra stuff when they don't have it right the first time. We'll give you a forecast 7 days. Oh, no, we'll give you 10 days. We'll give you 100 days, 20 days, whatever they promise. You're like, you can't get 12 hours right. I know we're in Florida, and I know the breeze from each coast is kind of fighting stuff. It's a little different than being a little more inland or somewhere else. But, Florida's strange. I've heard San Francisco's worse, that it can change and have different climates, and you're just crazy there. But, yeah, that was interesting. So I hurried to the Walmart marketplace, got the almond milk, put it in my little thing, tried to make a little quick video of putting it away. And, of course, that went south because I'm holding this stupid phone camera in one hand, trying to load it up with double layered of insulation in the other hand. And it was cold. It was like 31 degrees. I had like 4 little ice pack things there. And I threw the ice pack in, but I had thrown the temperature gauge, refrigerator temperature gauge, like you can buy at the store, metal ones. And I'd thrown that in first. And then I threw the brick on top of it, but unfortunately it was on top of the temperature gauge, so it rose it up even more. So when I closed the top layer of the cloth bag and then closed the lid, it didn't want to close right. So you'll see me fighting it in the video, and I'm like, well, it's fine. It's good enough, because it's got 2 layers to it. And I got home, and it was like 41 degrees. So I wanted to take a picture of that for the video. And sure enough, I had taken the milk out. I was moving the ice things out. I'd taken the temperature gauge out. I'm in a hot garage. It's 89 degrees outside. Grab the temperature gauge, get the shot for the milk all set up, and it's like 44 degrees already. And I'm like, shh. So I take the picture anyway. I'm like, well, it's better than, the air conditioning in your car. If you threw it in the back of your car and drove home for 15 minutes and got some gas or something, it'd be fine, right? It'd be cold, it'd be fine. You throw it in your fridge, you're good to go. And it's the same thing. It took about 15 minutes to get home. It's about a mile and a half. And I went straight home. I didn't stop and take too much of a break. I did take a quick snack break where I fueled up. I always try to fuel about even a mile and a half. I'll just get a stop, get a squirt of water, take a bite of protein, just for the principle of it, just to say I've fueled up, because everyone talks about bonking, getting so tired you can't even pedal anymore. And, at 65, that's going to happen anyway. Your legs get tired, you get a little tired, you're taking it easy all the way down there and all the way back. You take it easy. If you push yourself a little bit, you give yourself a little push, but you keep your heart rate on, keep one eye on the heart rate, because you don't want to get too high. And if it starts getting a little too high, you're like, okay, yes, I've pedaled enough. Let's just coast in and put gear down a little bit. Take it easy and just get home. But I made it. I felt a drip or two as I was getting close to the house, and I opened the door. I keep a garage door opener on the, I got a little, you'll watch some of my videos, you'll see a little drink holder on not only the one underneath for the water, and then on my other bike, I've got 2 drink holders underneath. One's got snacks in it and a few tools, and one's got a water bottle. But there's actually both bikes have drink holders that are upright, right there on the handlebar. So I can just reach and grab a sip of iced tea, iced coffee, unsweetened tea, and take a quick sip. And if I had to, I could put that water bottle up there too, just where I can get it real fast. But I usually stop nowadays. I pull off the multi-purpose trail, because there are a lot of golf carts and people that show up on scooters and electric e-bikes that you look around, there's no one around. You start taking a snack, somebody runs by, and you're like, where they come from? So I get off the trail to give everybody some room. And that's the way I do it. So that's my ride. So this is my little blog for my little vlog for a little ride number 2 that I've listed, and give you an update on how the day went, and with my little Taco Bell experiment with getting a $8.89 taco for $3.49. Shouldn't have got that sour cream, should I? I think the chicken would have been good. It's good for you, better for you than the beef, even if it's a little more. But I'd had turkey, so I could have had a beef. I could have thrown in some beef probably, but it's all right. Maybe next time I'll probably get one of those little munchkin things. I think they give you 2, and they got cream filling, and they're really good. So that's a nice little snacky treat if you just want to bounce in the air conditioning like I did, hang out for a while and say, oh, I bought something. See, I bought something. I can be in here. And you got a water bottle with you, or an old iced coffee from McDonald's. And then the trick is you just add a little more ice to it, and even if it waters it down, you got almost a full drink again. But on a bike, that's a little rough, because then you're sloshing around, it splatters all on your legs and stuff. But when you're wearing shorts in Florida, that's nothing. And getting rained on a little bit. Right, Nikki? Right, Nikki? It's come so low. Hey, what's up, Nick? What are we doing? Huh? He's hanging out with me. Hanging out. Number 1 buddy. Right, Nick? You want to go ride my bike? Huh? He's no. No, I don't do bikes. I don't do bikes. You don't do bikes, huh? No, he don't do bikes. So, like, share, and subscribe if you learned anything. And I've got Nico videos in my playlist if you want to look for them. There he is. There's the king. You got it made, don't you, Nick? I could win the lottery and not have this kind of life, right? As soon as I plop down, wife would get me up. You need to do this. You need to do that. Yeah, Dads, right, dads. Isn't that it? That's it. If that were you, you'd already be getting up to do something. I got a chore or two to do anyway before she gets home. Got to get that done. So like, share, and subscribe. Get out there and ride your bike. Have a wonderful day. Bye.